If you are staring at a credit report with collections or charge-offs on it, you are not alone. Folks, this is a common struggle for many hardworking people who hit a rough patch. These negative marks can feel like a heavy weight, dragging down your credit score and making it tougher to get a car loan, a mortgage, a decent interest rate. It can feel like you are stuck in a financial hole with no ladder to climb out. The good news is that you are not powerless. There are proven, practical steps you can take to deal with these items and start cleaning up your financial past. It is not about waving a magic wand. It is about taking intentional, informed action. This essay is your guide to doing just that. We will walk through 4 real-world methods you can use to tackle those pesky collection accounts. We are going to talk about pay for delete, settlements, goodwill letters, the statute of limitations. Before we dive into the real methods that work, we need to address a big myth. There is a whole industry built on the idea that you can hire a credit repair company to magically erase all your bad credit overnight. They run ads on the radio and online promising to remove bankruptcies, promising to remove late payments, promising to remove collections. Guaranteed. Folks, listen to me closely. There is no magic bullet. There is no secret trick that makes legitimate debts disappear from your report. Many of these companies charge you hundreds or even thousands of dollars to do things you can do yourself for the cost of a postage stamp. They often just send out a flood of generic dispute letters hoping something sticks. The truth is, accurate negative information can legally stay on your credit report for up to 7 years. A collection account, from the date it first went delinquent, can linger for that long. A charge-off is the same. The Fair Credit Reporting Act gives you the right to dispute inaccurate information, and you should absolutely do that. If a debt is not yours or the dates are wrong, you have every right to get that corrected. But if the debt is legitimate, simply disputing it over and over again is not a winning strategy. It is going to stay right where it is. The difference today is reality, negotiation, polite requests, and understanding the law. The first and most powerful method we will talk about is called pay for delete. The name says it all. This is a negotiation. You offer to pay the collection agency a certain amount in exchange for their promise to completely remove the collection account from your credit reports. Not just mark it as paid, but to delete it as if it were never there. This is the best possible outcome. It removes the entire negative history, which can give your credit score a significant boost, a clean slate for that specific debt. First, remember you are dealing with a collection agency. Their main goal is to collect money. They likely bought your debt for pennies on the dollar, so any amount they collect is profit. That gives you leverage. You can call them or write to them with a clear offer. You might offer to pay the full balance or a substantial portion of it. The key: ask for complete deletion from all 3 credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You are trading your payment for their action. Now, the most important rule: get it in writing before you pay a dime. A verbal promise over the phone is not worth the air it is spoken on. You must have a written agreement that clearly states deletion upon receipt of your payment, email or letter. If they refuse to put it in writing, that is a huge red flag. Do not send money. Politely end the conversation and try again later, or move on to another strategy. Here is a simple script you can use on the phone. Hello, I am calling about account number, your account number. I see the balance is $1,000. I am in a position to pay this debt, but my goal is to have it removed from my credit report. I can pay $1,000 in full today if you can provide a written agreement stating you will delete this account from all 3 bureaus. Can you email me that agreement right now while we are on the phone? This is direct, confident, and professional. The risk: many larger agencies have policies against pay for delete, but it never hurts to ask. The worst they can say is no. If not, you pivot. That is smart strategy. If a pay for delete agreement is not on the table, your next best option is often a settlement. A settlement is an agreement where you pay a lump sum that is less than the full amount you owe. In exchange, they agree to close the account and stop all collection efforts. For example, If you owe $2,000, you might settle for $800, and the debt is considered resolved. This helps if you cannot pay in full but want it handled. The impact differs. A settlement does not remove the collection account. Instead, the status updates to paid, settled, settled for less than full amount, or paid in full. While not as good as deletion, it looks better to lenders and newer scoring models. Start by offering 30 to 50%. Expect counters. Know your top number before you call. And again, get the agreement in writing before you pay. Script. I have limited funds but want to resolve this. I can offer $400 today to settle this $1,000 debt in full. Can you send a written settlement agreement? Let us say you have already paid a collection or had a late payment with a longtime creditor. A goodwill letter is a polite ask to remove a negative mark as a gesture of goodwill. You are not demanding or citing laws. You are simply explaining and asking a favor. Works best with original creditors, especially a one-time 30-day late on an otherwise clean, long account, or accounts already paid. Step 1. State account number and acknowledge the issue. Step 2. Brief, honest context. Step 3. Highlight positive history. Step 4. Politely request a goodwill adjustment. Dear creditor name. Regarding account number. I have been a loyal customer since year with a strong payment history. Due to brief reason, I missed a payment on date. It is now paid in full. I kindly request a goodwill adjustment to remove this one-time late payment. Thank you. Send it to customer service or a corporate office. The worst they can do is say no. Many people have success with this simple, humble ask. If pay for delete fails, settlement is progress. Goodwill is for cleanup after payment. The key is matching the right tool to the right situation. The statute of limitations sets how long a creditor can legally sue you for a debt. It is different from the 7-year reporting limit. Often 3 to 6 years, varies by state and debt. The clock typically starts from your last payment or activity. Critical. Even a small payment, or written acknowledgement in some states, can restart the clock. A $5 plan on a 7-year-old debt may be bait to reset SOL. Be cautious. Look up your state's SOL for your specific debt type. If threatened with a lawsuit after SOL expires, state the debt is time-barred. They can ask you to pay, but they cannot sue on a time-barred debt. Use an expired SOL as leverage for a very low pay-for-delete offer to clear your report. Strategy. Pull all 3 reports. For each collection, note collector name, balance, and date of first delinquency. If close to or past SOL, avoid payments or acknowledgments until your plan is set. Either ignore if no suit risk, or leverage a low pay-for-delete. If newer and within SOL, primary goal is pay-for-delete. Have funds ready. Insist on written agreement. If PFD is a firm no after several tries, negotiate a settlement and get it in writing. Protect yourself with a paper trail. Log dates, times, names, and summaries of every call. Save all letters and emails. Pay with traceable methods, cashier's check or card, not cash. After paying per a written agreement, follow up. Bureaus may take 30-45 days to update. If not updated, file disputes online and attach your agreement and proof of payment. The FCRA requires investigation. Next steps. 1. Pull all 3 free reports at annualcreditreport.com. 2. Organize creditor, balance, date of first delinquency. 3. Check your state's SOL. 4. Pick one target, try pay for delete, then settlement. 5. Get it in writing. 6. Follow up. Start with that first step today. You have got this.